Morning YouTube, how we doing? I just thought I'd give a bit of an update and also to do the bit of advice challenge which Emerald Bren has set. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days because I wanted to do it. I think it's quite important and quite good to give a bit of advice if possible. I'm not saying that it's advice which is you must stick to, but it's something which I do, and I feel it helps me. Like I say, I've been thinking about it for a couple of days because the two major bits of advice or elements which I think are really important have already been said. The first one, Emerald Bren himself said it, which was be punctual. I think that's absolutely key. If you say you're going to be somewhere on a particular day, be there on that particular day, and if you give him a time, try and get as close to that time as you can. Obviously things happen and things go wrong, but I personally will never let a customer down if at all possible, and if I do need to let them down for whatever reason, I'll always make sure that I let them know. I won't just not turn up. And also the other bit of advice which has already been said is by RJC Services, who said be honest. Again, I think that's key. If somebody asks you to do something and it's either too dangerous or you haven't had experience in doing it, just say that. Customers are normal human beings. I feel that they appreciate honesty, and so yeah, they're two things which I think are quite key. So my bit of advice is be proud of the work that you're doing. Take pride in it. I have this, I don't know what the word would be. I always try and, where possible and within reason, try and exceed the customer's expectations. So it might be a simple thing like you're there to cut the grass. If you're there just to cut the grass, I edge it as well. It might be if you're there to cut the grass and edge, if you've got a bit of time, just have a quick turnover of the beds. Again, the things are within reason, so if they've got masses of beds and stuff and it's going to take you hours, then perhaps don't, but just take pride in what you're doing. If you leave that property or that garden and you're pleased with how it looks, then 9 times out of 10 the customer's gonna like it as well. Don't take shortcuts. Things like a simple thing like the house that I've just been to. They've got 3 washing lines. You know, like the spinny whirligig washing lines. She said the last gardener that they used to have just used to go round it. They had a mower with a roller, so it create left stripes. But they used to go round the washing lines. Whereas what I do is I take them out. My mower's got a roller, so it just keeps that continued stripe instead of then starting to go round and have wonky lines. So don't take shortcuts and have pride in the work that you're doing. Reputation's a massive thing, I think, and it's quite easy to, especially this day and age with social media and Facebook, I think it's quite easy for a reputation to be squashed, or people to speak bad of you, and once you have a bad reputation, it's really hard to then turn that round again. I would imagine. I don't have experience personally, but I think you want to try and keep people on your side. There's quite a few people doing what I do in my area, so from a customer's point of view, if you're not fulfilling their requirements, it's easy for them to find somebody else. and I've still got to pay my bills. So by going that little bit further and like I say, where possible, to exceed their expectations, you stand a better chance of getting paid for one, and obviously still retaining that customer. So they're my two bits. Sorry if I've waffled on a bit. I forgot what they are. Have pride in what you're doing, be proud of what you're doing, and also, where possible and within reason, try and exceed the customer's expectations. That's it. I hope that will be of help and make sense to you, and again, apologies if it's waffled on. Today's Friday, it's the weekend, almost. Next week, supposedly, is going to be fantastic weather. I really hope so, because I'm getting a little bit bored now of this weather. I'm not going to go on about the weather, but next week, hopefully, will be good. I seem to have pulled a muscle in my neck from doing a lot of patio cleaning and driveway pressure washing. I don't know how I've managed to do it, but I'm quite looking forward to this weekend, just to give it a bit of rest. That's it. I hope you're all well, and hope you're looking forward to a bit of sunshine and a bit of summer next week. I will speak to you very soon. Cheers, guys.